Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC accountancy online classes. In the previous class, we have studied about the theory part. When a partner expires, what should be done, how we have to treat each item, that is reserve, accumulated profit, goodwill, everything I have explained yesterday. To put it in a simple way again, make sure whether it belongs to current year or previous years. If it belongs to previous years, it will be there in the balance sheet, old balance sheet, other than goodwill, right? Goodwill also belongs to previous years. So anything belonging to previous years, you have to give full share irrespective of the date of death. Don't calculate the number of months. There is survival period need not be counted. You need not restrict it up to the date of death. No, you have to give full share. If it belongs to current year, if it belongs to current year, that's during the year in which the death occurs, then you must consider only up to the date of death. You have to bifurcate the amount till the date of death and not full amount. Remember, mostly interest on capital, interest on drawings, current year's profit, yes, these things will come during current year, and salary, commission, these will come during current year. Goodwill belongs to previous years. Reserve fund, general reserve, profit and loss account, any accumulated profit or loss appears in the old balance sheet, belongs to previous year. So full share should be given irrespective of the date of death. So make sure of this point, otherwise you will get confused in the examination. It's a very easy problem. Easily you can score, anyone can score 6 marks in this. So remember certain, there is crucial things, that is enough, and you can easily solve this problem. Clear? Yes. Now let us move on to the problem part. Before that, let me give the meaning of hidden goodwill. There is a concept called hidden goodwill, may be asked for 1 or 2 marks theory question. What is hidden goodwill? They may ask you like that, or they may give you fill in the blanks for 1 mark like that on hidden goodwill. Very simple. If a partner gets more amount than he was supposed to get, suppose Mr. X, he goes out of the firm, retired or deceased, isn't it? So the firm may pay more amount than that was supposed to be payable to him. Mr. X was supposed to get 50,000 from the firm. The firm pays 60,000. What is this then? He was supposed to get 50,000 as per his capital account, capital balance. The firm pays 60,000 to him. What does that mean? The excess amount paid over and above the actual amount payable is nothing but hidden goodwill. Here the difference between the amount paid 60,000 minus actual amount which was supposed to be payable, that is 50,000, is equal to rupees 10,000 is hidden goodwill. Very simple. So any amount paid in excess of the capital balance payable to the partner is called hidden goodwill. Clear? Yes, that's all. That is only this much is enough for you from examination point of view or from your syllabus point of view. That much is only given here. So remember this point very clearly. Okay? Yes. Now let us move on to 6 marks problem. Open your question bank, page number 60. page number 60. Problem number 1, 6 marks questions. Section C, 6 marks questions. Page number 60, first problem. Let me read the problem and we'll analyze and solve the problem. Ramesh, Prakash and Suresh were partners in a firm sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. So, their profit sharing ratios were 5:3:2 means 5/10, 3/10 and 2/10, correct? On 31st March 2017, their balance sheet was as under, that is previous balance sheet. The year in which the death occurs, prior to that year, isn't it? That is, we call it as previous year. Let us know what are there in the balance sheet, what is there in the balance sheet. Creditors, nothing to do with us. Reserve fund, of course, it is accumulated reserve. I already told you, whatever is there in the balance sheet, we must give full share, irrespective of the date of death. Irrespective of the date of death. Am I correct? Yes. So, reserve fund 6,000 is there. And who expires? Let us see, Ramesh died. So, we have to give share to Ramesh. Depending upon his profit sharing ratio, we have to give a share to Ramesh. So, reserve fund is a profit to the partner. So, give credit to his capital account. Give credit to his capital account by reserve fund. By reserve fund. That's all. That's the only thing you have to do. Okay. Then, capital balance is given. Then, moving on to asset side, cash, debtors, patents, stock, machinery. See the adjustment part. Ramesh died on 30th September 2017. Remember, after 6 months of the commencement of the current year. Right? Year started on 1st April 2017 and the partner has expired on 30th September 2017. That means after 6 months. After 6 months. So, whatever happened during this 6 months period, 1st April 2017 to 30th September 2017, during that period, whatever happened, the deceased partner will have a share, will have a right to get any share that is belongs to him. So, any profit or reserve or anything earned during that 6 months period, retiring part, that's a deceased partner also will have a right to get. Clear? Then, Ramesh died on 30th September 2017. It was agreed between his executors and the surviving partners that, who are the executors? I told you in my previous class. Executors are the legal representatives of the deceased partner. They are the legal representatives, legal heirs, isn't it? Of the deceased partner. Who are supposed to get the dues payable to the deceased partner. Dues payable to the deceased partner. Yes. Goodwill to be valued at, see the terms, goodwill to be valued at 2.5 years purchase. 2.5 years. 2 years, 6 months, isn't it? 2.5 years purchase of the average profits of the previous 4 years. How you will take the average? Statistics students, you know it very well, right? Sigma x divided by n, sigma fx divided by n, right? So here, what you have to do is, you have to take the total of all the 4 years profits. All the 4 years profits should be added together. You will get the total profits for the last 4 years. How to take the average? Divide it by 4. Because you took the profits of 4 years, isn't it? So divided by 4, you will get the average profits of the last 4 years. Average profits of the last 4 years. Then whatever you get into 2.5 or 2.5, you will get the amount of goodwill of the firm. Amount of goodwill of the firm. And how much should be paid to the that is a deceased partner who has expired? Ramesh expired, right? His share of profit was 5/10. 5 plus 3 plus 2. 5:3:2. So 5/10. 5/10 into goodwill amount. Whatever amount you get, give credit to Ramesh's capital account. That is what you have to do. Very simple. So we have to prepare working note for calculation of goodwill. isn't it? Average profit and then calculation of goodwill. We have to prepare a working note for that. Then profits of the last 4 years given. Remember, if there is a loss in any year, here it is not there. If there is a loss in any year, what do you have to do? You have to add the profits together and deduct loss and divide it by 4. You have to divide it by 4 only, not 3. 3 years you have profit, 1 year you have loss. Add the profits of 3 years together and deduct 1 year loss from that, and whatever amount, net amount you will get, divide it by 4. That is the average profit of last 4 years. Remember. So don't get confused if there is a loss. Clear? I have solved one problem under admission of a partner. While taking up admission of a partner, I have solved a problem like this. Clear? Through that. Then, share in the profit from the date of last balance sheet till the date of death to be calculated on the basis of last year's profit. So, last year's profit we have to take it as the basis, and we have to assume that during current year also we have earned the same amount of profit, whatever we have earned during last year. So, that is the profit for the entire year. So, it is given 16-17, 15,000 it is given, correct? 2016-17 profit earned was 15,000. We have to assume that during 16-17 also we will earn same amount of profit, same amount of profit. 16-17 is given. So 17-18 we have to assume that 17-18 also we will get the same amount of profit, and we have to calculate the profit of the firm till the date of death. That is 15,000 into when the person has expired 30th September, right? So 6 months. So into 6 by 12 we will get the amount of profit of the firm till the death of the partner. Now we have to provide his share into his share, that is 5 by 10. You will get the amount of profit payable to the deceased partner. Which entry will pass? What the entry you will give for current year's profit? I told you in my previous class. By profit and loss suspense account, correct? By profit and loss suspense account, current year's profit, because current year's balance sheet is not prepared. It will be prepared at the end of the accounting year. So what you have to do is you have to create a temporary account, that is profit and loss suspense account, and by the end of the year you have to close it by giving entry, again rectifying entry, and you have to close it. So that is what you have to do. You have to create a temporary account which is called profit and loss suspense account. Is it clear? Yes. Now, what else? Profit over. Then interest on capital to be allowed at 12% per annum. I told you in my previous class, that is interest on capital should be provided till the date of death only, till the date of death, not afterwards, because once the person expires, his capital balance will be transferred to his executor's account. Immediately it will be transferred. No more capital of the deceased partner in the firm. When his capital is not there in the firm, no question of providing interest on capital for that period, correct? So you have to provide till the date of death, because it belongs to current year. Interest on capital you are paying for the current year, remember. So capital contributed into percentage into that is a time period, that is 6 months, 6 by 12. Then last one is share in the revaluation account balance. His share rupees 5,000 credit, that means profit. Clearly given, no headache for us. By revaluation account, profit, write the amount 5,000, done. The ready-made answer is given to you, right? So no headache for you. So let us solve the problem. First, prepare working note. Note number 1. Note number 1. Write calculation of amount of goodwill payable to the deceased partner, payable to the deceased partner. Yes. Goodwill is equal to, right, goodwill is equal to 2.5 years purchase of the average profits of the previous 4 years. Average profits. Goodwill is equal to average profits of last 4 years. 4 years into 2.5. Correct? Whatever the instructions given in the problem, same thing I wrote. Average profits of last 4 years you have to take and you have to multiply it by 2.5. They told 2.5 years average profits of the last 4 years, meaning is same. Now, right here, profits of last 4 years. Last 4 years is equal to, write the years, 13, 14, right? 13, 14. How much? 12,000 rupees. Then 14, 15, 20,000. 14, 15, 20,000. Then 15, 16, 13,000. 13,000. And 16, 17, 15,000. 16, 17. Now, take the total. How much it will be? 60,000, is that correct? 60,000. Yes, 60,000. This is total profits of 4 years. Total profits of 4 years. Average profits is equal to, average profits is equal to total profits divided by number of years. Number of years is equal to 60,000 total profits you have calculated, isn't it? Divided by 4 years. How much you will get? Rupees 15,000, right? 15,000, yes it is. 15,000. Now, goodwill is equal to, this is what? Average profits of 4 years. Therefore, average profits of 4 years rupees 15,000. Goodwill is equal to average profits into 2.5 is equal to rupees, how much? 37,500. Is that correct? Yes, 37,500. Rupees 37,500. This is goodwill of the firm. Am I correct? Goodwill of the firm. Share of Ramesh, right? This is a partner. Yes. Share of Ramesh in goodwill is equal to 37,500 into Ramesh's share. How much? How much it is? It is 5 by 10. Is that correct? Yes. 5 by 10. Therefore, R's goodwill is equal to, right? Ramesh's goodwill is equal to rupees, write the amount how much it is. 18,000 18,750. 18,750. Write rupees here. Rupees 18,750. Is it correct? Yes. That is what you have to do. This is note number 1. Provide note number 1 to this. Understood this? No magic done. See, simply I took the profits of 4 years. I took the total of those 4 years profits. I got 60,000. I have to take the average of that 4 years profit. I took the average, that is total profit divided by number of years. 4 years profit I took, so 60,000 divided by 4, I got 15,000. This is the average profit of the last 4 years. Goodwill is equal to 2.5 times, right? 2.5 times purchase. So goodwill is equal to 15,000 into 2.5 is equal to rupees 37,500. If you want, write here. Goodwill is equal to 15,000 into 2.5, 2.5, or you can write like this. How? 5 by 2. You can write like this. 2.5 can be converted into 5 by 2, right? Yes. So 37,500. Share of Ramesh in goodwill. This is the goodwill of the firm. Now we have to calculate the share of Ramesh. So Ramesh's goodwill is equal to 37,500 into his share. 5 by 10 is equal to rupees 18,750. Understood now? Yes. Now let us move on. Any other working note required? No, we can calculate there itself, in the ledger account itself, share in the profit from the last balance sheet, date of death, last year's profit. There we can calculate it. There itself we can calculate. Let us prepare now. What did they ask? That is very important. Remember, what did they ask in the problem that we have to prepare? If they ask us to prepare executive's account, we have to prepare executive's account. If they ask us to prepare capital account, we must prepare capital account only. If you prepare executive's account in that case, it will be wrong. Remember. So see the requirement of the question paper setter. Then answer the question. Whatever you know, however you know, that is not material here. Whatever is asked in the problem, answer to that. Answer to the point. That is very important here. So let us prepare. They told prepare Ramesh's capital account. Correct? Yes. Ramesh's capital account. Simply a ledger account. Very simple. Ramesh's capital account. Prepare it. Draw the columns. No date is required. Date column is not required. Simply provide for one JF column. JF column. JF column. Debit credit is a must. It is an account. Remember, amount in rupees. Amount in rupees. Here also JF, amount in rupees. Particulars, ledger format, that's all. Particulars over. Now let us start. They told us whether they inform us or not, we must start with his capital balance, his or her capital balance. Whether it is mentioned in the problem or not, we must return their capital. We must pay their capital. And whether it is mentioned or not in the problem, if there are any reserves or reserve fund or any accumulated profits or any accumulated losses appearing in the balance sheet, that should be treated properly. They need not have to tell it in the problem. It is implied that we must pay that, or we must make the partner to bear that loss. So be sure of those things. Clear? Reserve fund is there in the balance sheet. They didn't tell provide reserve fund to the deceased partner. Even then we must provide. So for that no instruction is required. It is implied. Clear? Yes. By this is capital account. What should be the starting point? I told you very clearly. If it is executors account, by capital account, right? Capital account. What is the starting point? By balance brought down. By balance brought down. So right here, by balance brought down. Brought down. Write the amount. How much? What is the capital of that person? 30,000. Is that correct? Ramesh. 30,000. Yes. Write it first. Then go on paying one by one. Then we have to provide him what? Reserve fund is there in the balance sheet, accumulated reserve. So by reserve fund, show the calculations here. The total amount of reserve fund 6,000, right? So his share 5 by 10. 5 by 10. Is that correct? 5 is to 3 is to 2. Ramesh 5 by 10. So into 6 by 12. Is that correct? No, it is wrong because reserve fund is there in the balance sheet. It belongs to previous year, not belonging to current year. Remember this point very clearly. So 6,000 into 5 by 10, that is how much? 3,000. Write the amount. 3,000. Is that correct? Then move on to the next part. They told goodwill to be paid. Isn't it? We have already calculated. No need of writing anything here. No need of showing calculations because calculations have already been done. You just provide note number. Goodwill account. Goodwill account. Note number 1. You just write that much only. Note number 1. And straight away write the amount 18,750. 18,750. Right? Then what else? Share of profit from the date of last balance sheet till the date of death to be calculated on the basis of last year's profit. Last year profits are given here 16, 17, 15,000 is given. So I told you current year profit we are providing to the partner now. Current year profit, to provide that we have to pass journal entry. Which account we have to give debit? Profit and loss suspense account. Am I correct? Profit and loss suspense account. So write it by profit and loss suspense account. Profit and loss suspense account. Show the calculations here. How much is the last year's profit? Given in the problem while giving the information regarding goodwill, right? 16, 17, 15,000. 15,000 current year profit, right? This is the profit for the whole year, for 12 months, entire year. This is the profit, 15,000 into we have to calculate till the date of death when he has expired on 30th September. April to September, 6 months, so 6 by 12. This is the profit of the firm till the date of death of the partner. This is the profit of the firm till the date of death of the partner. Now we have to provide his share, Ramesh's share now, into 5 by 10. Are you getting me? 15,000 is the profit for the whole year. So we have to calculate profit till the date of death of the partner. That is 15,000 into 6 by 12 into Ramesh's share we have to provide. So 5 by 10. Very simple, friends. So how much it comes? Profit 3,750. 3,750. Is it correct? Then what else should be provided? Share of profit given, goodwill given, right? No, interest on capital to be allowed. Interest on capital belongs to previous year or current year? Current year. Interest on capital account, right? Show the calculations. What was the capital contributed by him? 30,000. At the beginning of the year, the capital was 30,000 into rate of interest. How much they told? At the rate of 12% per annum. 12%. For how many months? For how many months the capital was there in the business? For 9 months only. So 9 by 12. 9 by 12, right? So calculate it, simplify. How much it will come? Interest on capital. Yes. Interest on capital to be allowed at 12% per annum. So it comes to, I think, 1800 if I am not wrong. 1800, isn't it? Yes, 3000, no, 3600. So 1800 plus 900. No, only for 6 months. So it is correct then. 6 months. So 12%, not 9 by 12, it is 6 by 12. I am sorry, 6 by 12, because the partner was there only for 6 months. So 30,000 into 12 by 100. So it will be 3,600 for entire year. For half year, it will be how much? 1,800. 1,800. Interest on capital provided to the partner. So share will not come here. His share will not come because it is his capital. So no need of calculating for his there is a 5 by 10 not required, because it is interest on capital. 30,000 kept for 6 months in the firm at the rate of 12%, 1,800. That is what the answer is. Then they told revaluation profit was there, isn't it? Profit on revaluation was there. So by revaluation account, credit balance they told, that means profit. Revaluation account profit. How much it was? It was 5,000, correct? 5,000. 5,000. That's all. Anything else? That's all. Yes, 18,750, 30,000, 1,800, 8,000, 3,000 fund. Yes, that's all. Anything else to be paid? No, nothing. Close it. Close it. You will get 62,300. 62,300. This is the total amount payable to the executors of the deceased partner. So we are preparing capital account here. So write the same total on the other side. 62,300. It's done. Here, what we have to do? Whether it should be brought down, carried down, brought down? No. Immediately we have to transfer it to his what? Loan account? No. Executors account. To Ramesh's executors account. Ramesh's executors account. Transferred balancing figure. Transferred balancing figure. That is what you have to do here. That's all. Write the amount 62,300. You got the answer. Your problem is solved. That's all. This much only you have to prepare in board exam. Friends, you will get 6 marks for this. This much item also will not be there. They will restrict it up to 6 items. That's all. For each point, 1 mark. Like that, the answer paper will be evaluated. So this is about how you have to solve a problem whenever that is death of a partner problem is given. Take assignment. Solve the same problem. Solve the same problem as your assignment. Submit assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.